Alright guys, welcome back to another episode of Lyon's Pride. I believe this will be part 5. It has been slightly longer than usual between this and the last episode. I'm not sure what day this is going up, probably Wednesday. But basically, I've decided to revamp how I'm going to do this series. I've decided that the way I was doing it before, it's too time consuming to go along with the other series. I could, in theory, stop posting Project Portsmouth every day. However, I'm very much enjoying Project Portsmouth and I want to keep that daily, as well as uploading Heavy Rain here and there. Probably do 2 or 3 episodes of that a week. So this will probably be once a week, or maybe even less, maybe sort of every 8, 9, 10 days. We'll see how it goes. I played all of this today. I basically almost completed the season since the last episode, so let me go back onto the game. In the last episode, we finished just after the Europa League game, and basically I'll take you through all the results now. So we've almost finished the season. There's 2 games left of the season. I would have really hoped to get a Europa League final for you. Unfortunately, I'll show you what happened, but I'm not going to take you through all the highlights. I'll take you through the highlights of some really important games. So the first game back, we played against Angers. It's a really solid team performance. 2 assists from Kone. He really shone in this game, and it was an overall pretty good performance. We're still struggling in terms of conceding shots, but we're conceding shots from good areas where they're not necessarily guaranteed goals, and we're getting in good areas. We then played LYON'S, and that was a really good performance. Like overall, the whole team played really well. Really good performance from the front 3. But we've also, our Almada played really well as well. So yeah, we had some really good performances. Then we had our Europa League second knockout round, and that was against Borussia Mönchengladbach. After obviously we beat Malatyaspor. It was a fairly even game, both games. It was a 4-2 here. We won it. We then beat Rennes 3-0. And that was a really good performance. Dembele's still doing really well. And we actually lost 3-2 in the return leg to Mönchengladbach, which wasn't ideal. But we went through by 1 extra goal, 6-5 on aggregate. And despite not having a great performance on the day, we got the result we needed to go through. Then we played Brest. This was really one of those games that, again, for some reason, it just was really tight. We got 2-0 up and it was looking like it was going to be alright, and they slowly got back into the game. They scored a goal and it got a bit squeaky bum time by the end, but we managed to do well. And then we had the Coupe de la Ligue final, which was actually lovely. I didn't realise the final was so early on in the season, but we won it. We won it on penalties, so it wasn't a great performance on the night, but it's a nice little trophy for the cabinet, which the team hasn't won in about 20 years before this, so very nice. So then we had Manchester United. First leg of the Europa League. Do you know what? They scored really early on and I thought, oh no, it's going to be one of those where I didn't realise that this league is so different to the rest of the league. Obviously, we discovered that with the Champions League. But I'll take you through these goals here. Well, this one goal here. It was actually Rashford in the 5th minute of the game. I literally played this like an hour ago, but okay, nice. Bit scrappy. Yeah, about an hour ago I played that, and a 1-0 loss wasn't ideal, but I felt a bit more confident. Before the next game, we played against Montpellier, 4-0 win, fantastic victory. Again, everyone playing really well, very nice. And then we absolutely smashed Man United. Like we went on positive, we went out for the throat, and we just absolutely smashed them. Like we did try and make sure we rotated. Like every game we've played in the Europa League, I've tried to make sure we had a fully strong first team, and we just played absolutely incredible. It started on Dembele got a hat-trick in this game, Joachim Andersen and Bertrand Traore picking up a goal as well. See here Traore running down the line into Dembele, good header. What's happening here? Dubois over to Traore, over the top to Dembele, smashing it in. Nothing the keeper can do. That's his second of the game. Dubois into Anderson here, who gets, I think, his 2nd goal this season. And Kone here into Dembele, completing his hat-trick. about 20 minutes before Memphis Depay, he cuts through, and it's a great ball into Traore. He's been heading it into the goal. He's done that quite a lot recently. So, smashing Man United. That was the quarter-final. And then we came up against Arsenal in the semi-final, but I'll show you that in a minute. We lost 2-0 to Monaco. And this was our first... Was this our first loss? Yeah, this was our first league loss since the Nice game in February. And it was quite disappointing, to be honest. We deserved to win. The first goal was a penalty. But we didn't... When I say we deserved to win, I say that we had loads of shots, we had more of the ball. But in terms of chances created, we never really got going. And there's obviously one from a corner and one from a penalty spot. Can't really do much about that. Unfortunately, we did come out on the losing side. And immediately after, 3 days later, a draw. So he dropped, what's that, 5 points in the space of in less than a week. And 2-2 draw. Again, another game we probably should have won, but not enough chances. Just shots from not good areas again. So at this point I'm a little bit worried, and I'll show you why in a second when I'll show you the table. I'm sure you can see it at the top of your screen, but I'll take you through that. Strasbourg, 3-0 win on the day, absolute demolished them. Almada again. Every time Almada plays, he has a really good performance. He's really interesting because look at his average rating. 15 appearances, but only 7 starts, 8 substitute appearances, 2 goals, 4 assists. I mean, that is unbelievable for a 19-year-old. He's continuing to improve like an absolute monster. So 3-0 against Strasbourg, really, really nice. We then played Arsenal, and this was actually unbelievable. It was such an entertaining game. I knew we weren't going to win this, but I thought we have to try and get some away goals. I went attacking near the end just to get that last goal. And we went, it actually, it was 3-3. It was 3-3 in like the 94th minute. I'm pretty sure I went back to positive from attacking at that point. Obviously, I'm just showing you the goals in the background. You can see them. But I probably should have gone a bit... No, did I go... No, I went ultra defensive. I didn't go positive. I went ultra defensive, and I think that might be my problem. I was inviting too much pressure onto them. And unfortunately, that cost us. So that was the goal late on. And here we go, 95th minute. I was on ultra defensive at this point. Pepe gets fed through. And that killed us off, and I'll show you why in the next leg. We'll skip San NTM for a second. We then played the second leg. I mean, we scored, and I was like, okay, this is good. It was a very even game. You know, they probably had more chances overall, potentially. But we had a couple of good chances, and we just fluffed our lines. Dembele here, capitalising on Leno, maybe need to be doing slightly better there. And literally a few minutes later, Pepe over to Aubameyang. Aubameyang's always going to score. And yeah, unfortunately we were knocked out the semi-final of the Europa League, but we did okay. I think if we look at our competition, Europa League reached a quarter-final was our expectation. So just quickly back to the St Etienne game, managed to get a 3-1 win. It's probably if you look at key passes and chances created, it probably was a fairly dominating performance, but it didn't feel like it. It was a very tough game. We managed to come out with a win on that one. Then we played Olympique Marseille, and this was the last game just under a week ago, and it was Bruno in the 54th minute to get the goal for us. And it was really actually quite frustrating because we were all over this game, but we just couldn't score. And just after half time, Bruno here from the edge of the box, lovely little finish. So finally. So league table, where are we at? We are in second, joint on points with PSG. We've now lost 2 games this season, but it's them 3 draws, and the whole time we were like 5 points ahead, then we were like 2 points ahead, and then we drew and they won, so we're level on points. They just did not drop points. If we look at their schedule, they've won, I think, every game for the last 2 months. League game, that is. If we actually just take out everything except... Oh, hello. Everything except the league. Wait. What's happened here? Date. The last time they lost in the league was the 5th of February. They have not dropped any points since then, and we can feel it. They've barely conceded any goals. They've conceded 1, 2, 3 goals in 4, 7, 11, 4 goals in 13 games. They've been absolutely unbelievable, which is really frustrating. It's put us in a bit of a tricky spot because now the goal difference is better than us. So, but to be fair, the good news is if we beat them, we are in a very solid place to win the league. We just need to make sure we win our last game on the final day of the season, which is against Nimes, who are in 11th. Now, there's not much, to be honest, not much else to show you. We are slowly losing money every month, but only just, and we're doing okay. We've had our budget set for next season, so we've got a lot more, 300k more to spend in the wage budget, which is really good. That's going to go mainly towards contracts for new players. And 25 million, we probably won't spend much of that because most of our philosophy with Lyon is to develop players. And we've got some really, really fantastic players coming through the ranks at the moment. You can see Cherky here, he's still developing. He's an unbelievable player. He's not really had many chances for me just because we've got a lot of wingers. But 1 appearance in the Champions League. I mean, 29 non-competitive appearances, 20 goals, 23 assists. It's literally unbelievable. Yeah, 1 Coupe de Ligue appearance didn't really do much. But you recognise a couple of players here, I imagine. I actually want to show you this player in a second. But yeah, if we search by potential, we've got a lot of players who look like they could be really, really good. This is only the second team as well. We go to the under-19s team. I mean, look at this potential. I can actually show you. If we go to squad, let's just get rid of that for a second, and we go to age. We got this guy in our youth intake. 15 years old, 19 aggression, 13 positioning, 13 heading marking, 14 strength, 10 tackling. He is unbelievable for 15. Like, if this guy was 18, I'd be like, this is a good player. This guy's 15. This guy is going to actually, like, completely take over. He's unhappy, feels pressured by the interest in him. That's a shame. Hopefully he'll be alright though. A couple more people that came in our youth intake that are looking to be really, really good. A striker needs to work on his finishing, but he's already looking like he's got some really, really good stats. So there's a couple more, but who was the other one? We've got Kone as well, 15-year-old winger. Yeah, it's looking good. The Fute Pistol as well, another centre back, looking pretty good. Needs to work on his marking, but other than that, pretty good. And positioning, but yeah, our youth intake was absolutely phenomenal this season. I wonder if it's in our is it in here? It's not in here, is it? Okay, yeah, it was because it was about a month, just over a month ago in the game. But yeah, our youth is looking insane. We can go to our loan report. We've got a few players doing really well on loan. Toko Akambe has just stepped up as well. He's been really, really good for us in the last few months. Due to the injury to Dembele, I thought we'd be quite worried, but he stepped up and done really well. But I won't be keeping him. I'd rather give a chance to Kai George, who, to be honest, hasn't really played much. But if you look here, we've got players like Jean Lucas, who is more than capable to come back as a rotation option. Soleil as well, another centre-back who could be featuring. He's got some really, really good statistics, really good physicals and technicals for a 20-year-old. And yeah, I'm really hoping that some of these can come back and play a part. I do think we're going to get rid of Cornet. I just don't think he's really ever going at 23. I don't think he's ever going to make the step up, to the next level. But you got Amin Guri, we know what he's like. Them technicals are insane. If he can work on his mentals, he's going to be really, really good. So I'm excited. So like I said, we don't really need to make any signings, to be honest. I'm quite happy with the team we already have and the youngsters we've got coming through. If we have a look here, we've got this guy joining us from... Oh, no, he's leaving us. Sorry, joining Nantes. Yeah, player I didn't really feel like was ever going to develop that much. We've also got another player joining Nantes, another player. 20 years old, he's never really going to get anywhere. So that's it, we haven't made any transfers. But yeah, we won the Coupe de la Ligue, absolutely lovely, although it's one they don't really care about. We got to the 10th round of the French Cup. It's not ideal, we should have done slightly better, but could be worse. But we're really, really good. We only have to challenge for the title, the league, the thing. Well, obviously we are going to challenge for the league. Just in case you're interested, here's the staff. Really, I've barely touched this, to be honest. I touched it right at the start, but it wasn't all. The backrooms team have done a little bit on that, and we've still got a couple of spaces from scouts. We've already got the best scouts in the league. Dynamics, really good managerial support, dressing room, team cohesion. Moussa Dembele, we promised to give him a new contract, and we'll give him a new contract probably in a couple of weeks. But yeah, I'm really hoping we can do bits next season, because what I wanted to do was, challenge for the league this season, challenge for the league continually to try and overtime PSG. That was the original goal. But now I want to do well in Europe. We're going to be in the Champions League next year, and I want to do better than the knockout stage. I want to get into knockout stage. But anyway, today we've been going on for quite a while. I'm actually curious how long we've been going. We've been going for 15 minutes. Today we're basically going to finish the season. We've got PSG. I'm just going to do it straight into this live because I want to, I want it to be authentic, but I'm going to be so gassed if we can beat them today. But if we don't, do you know what? It's not the end of the world. It's always going to be tough. I'm just really hoping we can prove some people wrong, to be honest. A couple of the media journalists think we're overperforming. I would disagree to a large extent. I do think that there are some areas of the team that need to be improved. But on the whole, I think we deserve to be where we are. So, my throat's a little bit dry. I haven't got a drink. I think I'm happy with my team. Kai George, unfortunately, like I said, he's got 2 goals in 5 substitute appearances, which isn't bad considering, as a sub. But this is the team we're going to go with. I think we're going to put Depay back as an inverted winger. We're going to go on to balanced. And we're going to get the team out there. Obviously, I'm pretty sure we beat PSG earlier in the season, or we drew with them. Let me quickly skip ahead. Earlier in the season, we beat them 2-1. So I'm looking forward to this. It's going to be a very tough game away from home, obviously at the Parc des Princes. I don't know. That's got to be offside, yeah. Cavani's definitely offside there. Apologies if I'm a bit tired. It's midnight, and I've been playing this for about 2 hours. I didn't really plan to. It was never my intention. I was just playing to have fun, and I realised we may as well record the last game. I didn't realise PSG was second to last game, so this is a big game. We can't really draw. If we draw, we're in trouble because their goal difference is better. So really, we need to win, which is why I'm not on cautious. They've got another highlight here. Going to quickly. I actually agree with the staff there. I'm going to lower my pass in to try and keep the ball a bit better. But Di Maria is running through, and Lopez is a good save. Going to go out for a corner. We've dealt with it. Is there a chance to counter? There might be. Torres just running all the way through, and it's a really good save, but it's a really poor effort, to be honest. I don't even know if it was on target. It might have been on target, but you should have done better with that. He was literally through and goal. Okay, Thiago Mendes picks up the ball, but I think the end of the highlight. Yeah, that's the end of the highlight. It's been a really even game. They've got a couple of really tired players. Like Neymar's looking absolutely exhausted out there. Passionate. It's time for everyone to dig in. Let's go out and win this. I have faith in you. Do you know what? I have faith in you. Hasn't felt like it's worked for me. Don't know if it's just a coincidence that we lose the games, but I always feel nervous if I don't do it. But yeah, like I said, Di Maria, Munir, and Neymar are getting a little bit tired, so we might be able to capitalise on that. If one of their best players, Neymar, end up coming off, that could always be very beneficial. Would they take off Neymar? Could they justify taking off Neymar? No, they can't, because Neymar has now got them ahead. And I think at this point we now have to go a bit more positive, and we have to really step up our game because we need to win this. We can't afford to draw. We're going to do a couple of little tweaks. We're going to put up our line. We're going to counter press, and yeah, we still want short passing, but we need to. Okay, no, yeah, do a bit just higher tempo. I don't want to change too much too quickly because they might start to crumble. But We need to be able to counter-attack from this free kick now. Neymar must be absolutely exhausted at this point and see what he looked like. It's not a great effort. 59. Right, we got to think of something now ASAP because we are in trouble. I think we're going to do this. I don't want to take off the Pike, one of those players that can just come out of nowhere. Same as Dembele, to be honest, but Toko Kambe has been good. No, Dembele's got to stay on. So with that in mind, I think Traore's got to come off, but there's no one to really come on for him. We'll put Almada out on the wing. And in the middle we'll bring on Kakare. Okay. I think I'm okay with that. But we do need to go attacking now. Like I said, a draw probably won't be enough unless they drop points in the final game of the season. They've not dropped points for months. So we need to score 2 goals and there's nothing else we can redo. So I don't want to do that. How do I do this? Okay, I've realised it's been really silent. It's because I'm determined now. Come on. Come on, lads. It's over. Oh, we've not done it. That's so disappointing. That's it. We've officially not won the league. We can't win the league now. Not mathematically, but it's no way it's going to happen. I feel like I should say unlucky, but that was disappointing. We never really got going in that game. Yeah, we're going to have a 12 goal difference swing and us win and they lose in the final game. I think because of that, I think I'm just going to skip to the end. The result of the Nimes game. I don't think there's any point playing through. I mean, there's no way. There's no way we can win by so much and them lose by so much that we can win. Yeah, I think... what was that? Arsenal won the league. Oh, let's go. Let's go. Lads. They beat Man City, Liverpool. Didn't have any top goal scorers, though. Lacazette got 15. Not bad. Yeah, nice. Love that. Arsenal winning the league. Got a bonus. We got 2 million for it. Anyway, I'm going to cut the recording here because I need to get a drink and I'm going to finish off this last game and we'll come back for that. So I thought it'd be worth bringing the episode back here because we're 4-0 up at half time and obviously that goal difference swing was about 12. It was looking really good and in the 33rd minute Max Gradle gets sent off for Toulouse against PSG. PSG scored, make it 1-0. Now I'm going to just play the rest of this game on the live comm because I'll show you what we're doing. We went attacking right from the start. This is the formation we've gone with. We've gone much more higher tempo, take off work into the box. And it seems to have gone quite well. We're 4-0 up, so it has gone really well. But we just need PSG to drop points. And as it stands, I can't find them. But as it stands on the leaderboard anyway, they are on the league table. They are 3 points ahead of us. They are still 1-0 up. But if we can get Toulouse to score a couple of goals and we can score a couple more, you never know. But we need to win like 10-0. So you never know. Traore there. Oh, it's a fantastic ball. Poor defending though. Dembele really should be doing better. I don't think we're going to be able to do this, but I think just because we can, I'm going to bring on Kai George as a poacher with the advance forward. And just to give him half hour at the end of the season. It's a shame, to be honest, because I thought we had a good chance. You know, there was still 0-0 until almost half-time in the PSG game. Obviously, we're not going to get anywhere unless we score some more goals ASAP, but I don't think it's going to happen anyway. We need to check the league table. Still says... Oh... PSG now 3-0 up. Okay. Well, it's over, boys. It's over. Dembele running through. He makes it 5-0 on the night. On the night, we've done absolutely everything we can, but PSG have also done everything they can, so... What performance, though. This formation's really worked in this game. Obviously, we kind of had a lot to play for. It wasn't officially over, but we did... You know, we still had to win our game, just in case, you know. If we smashed Nîmes, which we have, anything could have happened, but... on the night, PSG managed to win. They won their game. It doesn't show yet, but they won their game emphatically. We won our game very, very nice. Yeah, they won 4-0. I mean, look at that. Oh, look at that goal difference. Oh, if we hadn't have lost to PSG. What would have happened if we had drawn? Oh no, even if we had drawn, it wouldn't have mattered. We would have both been on 94 points. They would have won on goal difference. But yeah, like I said, we needed to win that game. Unfortunately, we didn't. Sfile de Harte, PSG done the double. They won the Trophy des Champions. Dembele got a hat-trick. To be honest, I didn't even notice. I was too busy looking at what was going on. But I have to say, what a season he's had. I wonder if he's top goal scorer. I imagine he's probably not. Because of players like Neymar and Mbappe. He got second, which is really impressive. Icardi had an absolute worldie of a season there. 30 goals in 31 starts, 6 other appearances. Actually ridiculous. What a player he turned out to be. But Dembele became second. Mbappe only got 13 goals. And he started all of his games. Interesting. Anyway, so yeah, that's the season. I don't think we need to do any sort of like wrap up in this episode. Obviously, we won £14 million for achieving second place as the prize money. PSG are crowned champions. I don't know. I think I don't know how I'm going to do this next. I think I might try and do just 2 episodes a season, to be honest. We're going to release them every sort of week anyway. But you can see here Depay signed a new contract. A bit of an upgrade, 105k a week. He's now worth 45 million, but I think he's going to cost a lot more than that. So is Tete. Tete's had a new deal. It's going to cost a lot more than 45 million to get Depay out of the club. I think if you're looking at sort of 80, 85, now that he's got a new contract, that's the sort of fees we're looking for him. Lyon under-19s and win the under-19 National League fairly comfortably as well. 70 points out of 26 games. 23 wins, 1 draw, 2 losses. They are unbelievable. Largely down to Turkey, you have to say. Declined a little bit, I guess. But, yeah, we've got some fantastic youngsters. They've also won the under-19 National... That's the same one, isn't it? Yeah, same one. Turkey again in this game getting a... He didn't even get a goal or assist, did he? Oh, I don't know. Must have got an assist in that game. An 8.14 average rating. He's going to feature for us next season, I'm telling you. He's going to get in the team. We're going to sell either Terrier or Ren Adelaide. One of the 2 of them are going to go. I'm not sure which one yet. I'll tell you what, we'll take you through these rewards now. End of season rewards. Player of the season goes to Bruno Guimaraes. Absolutely outstanding player of the season in terms of his average rating. 8 player of the matches, 4 goals, 6 assists from the central deep line playmaker role on support. Dembele getting second. I think that's fair with the amount of goals he scored. And Houssam Aouar getting in there as well, 13%. Our team of the season was Depay, Dembele, Traore, Aouar, Bruno, Thiago Mendes, Kone, Anderson, Liancourt, Dubois, Lopez. That's pretty much my strongest team. I might switch out Anderson for denier, but other than that, I'm pretty confident with that. I think this is probably going to be a free kick. I imagine it's always free kicks when it comes to Depay. It is. It's a really far out free kick, and it's an absolute curled into the top corner. Lecomte can't do anything. Sign of the season goes to Lyons. I don't know if it's necessarily the best value for money, but he's been very solid for us. He's played 31 league games and a good average rating. Young player of the season goes to Bruno. He's going to be at the club for many years to come unless someone comes in with a ridiculous offer. Season review. Ultimately flattered to deceive, and qualification for continental competition was done little to detract from the feeling they should have really performed better. Interesting. I think because we were at the table top of the table for a lot of the season, I would have hoped to win the league, but we also won the Coupe de la Ligue, so not too bad. Okay, so next season, play attacking football, develop players using a club youth system, sign players based in France. Sign players under 23 for the first team. Do not sign players under 30. Jesus. So what we've got to do. Maintain the best youth system in the country yet. Sign young players, develop for a profit. Work within wage budget. 4-year contracts for first team players. We've got to qualify for the Champions Cup. So we're not actually expected to win the league. Reach a first knockout league. Okay, so within 3 years... 4 years they want us to win the league. Until then they just want us to kind of progress and work forward. I'm going to accept that. It's a lot to do here in terms of the culture. Team, I think we need to challenge for the title next season. Yeah, cool. They're all happy to challenge. We don't need to just straight up win it, but we need to challenge for it. And Guri got second place in Goal of the Year in Portugal. Very nice. I don't think... Let's just go ahead a couple more days. Board are going to upgrade the youth facilities. Oh yeah, that's going to take 7 months to complete, but for about 5 million. Very nice. A few of our players getting called up to the Euros. Yeah, players you'd expect to be there. Copa America, Bruno. Again, how many... He's had no caps so far for the Brazil team, but this season has warranted him a call-up, so very, very nice. 18 assists by Bertrand Traoré this season is a new team record. He did actually have a really good season. I gave him a lot of stick. He had a really poor end to the season. If we look at his form in the last 20 games. Average rating, 5 point... Did he do that well? In the last 18 appearances? Wow, apparently he did really well. I don't feel like he did, but okay, fair enough. Most player of the matches award, 10 goes to Bruno Lopez. 30 clean sheets this season. I think that's mainly down to our defence and our midfield. He's good, but he's not the best. He's 29 as well. We might look to upgrade him at some point. But really, we just got to develop our youth players rather than signing players. So he might be good for a couple of years anyway. Depay, Lianco. This is a team of the week, actually, not a team of the year. We'll just move our players to the respective leagues. Yeah, we got a few. Oh, it's actually really exciting how much money we're going to make on player sales in the next couple of years. We're going to get players even for 10 mil, 15 mil, 20 mil. You know, put on sell-on fees, buyback clauses. It'll be really, really good. Like even some players that you sell for 10 million, put a buyback clause for 25 million. No one minds paying that. You know, if I feel like I'm not going to play a player, I'd rather sell him, get him game time regularly, and then buy him back for an extra 15 mil. Like that's not a problem with me. It doesn't feel like it's a waste of money. Some people might disagree. They might say that you should have just kept him, but sometimes players don't develop unless they get the chance to move away. Look at Sancho. Prime example. Even players like Ampadu for Leipzig. Aubameyang gets player of the season in the Euro Cup. Pepe second to him, and Traoré in third. He had a really good average rating. Yeah, these players are going to be leaving us on a free this season. Not too bothered. But yeah, I have to say, apologies, it's a bit all over the place. With this series, I never really got in my head. I knew what I wanted to do, and in my head it made sense. because I tell you that the inspiration I got for this series was off Spencer Owen, who obviously from the Spencer FC channel. He's been playing as #United, and the way he's been doing his games, obviously he's been streaming his games and cutting out the stream highlights, which is all well and good. I find it difficult though. I'm not really, wouldn't regard myself as someone who could stream. Oh, he looks really good. Keep an eye on him. But also, I didn't realise how difficult it was going to be to not only have the camera on the whole time, which is why I don't feel like I'm very good of a streamer, but not only that, to spend hours, like literally an hour and a half, 2 hours editing the video, which again, it doesn't seem like a long time, but when I work 8:30 till 5 every day, 5 days a week, I'm uploading Project Portsmouth every day. I'm now uploading Heavy Rain a couple of times a week, doing this, like, and I've also want to still have fun with my mates, play with my mates on Call of Duty and play with my mates on Minecraft sometimes. Like, I still want to do all that as well, and have a real life. So I have been struggling to find time. I like Project Portsmouth because it feels quite intimate. It's a way that I can play the game, I can share it, and I'm really enjoying playing it. And it's easy. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, it takes 15 minutes to edit the video. I literally, sometimes if I know I haven't said anything stupid or anything like that, I don't even have to go through the clip. If I know I had a successful recording, I literally just cut out the right section at the start and right at the end, and bam, chuck it in. Like, sometimes the editing for that can literally take 10 minutes, 15 minutes, which is why it's easy. But this took like 2 hours every episode of this, so I've got a bit of money coming now. Yeah, so because of that, I feel like I've had to change this up. For me, this has actually been quite nice. It's been quite difficult to talk for as long as I have. My throat is a little bit sore right now, to just talk for this whole period of time. But it's been nice. For me, it's been a lot nicer. I've been able to just chill, and could help affiliate team. Do we have an affiliate team? They're in the national. We've got loads of affiliate teams. Blimey. Oh wow. Anyway, yeah, this has been really good for me. I've really enjoyed this. I've actually just spent the last 2.5 hours playing the game. I love playing the game, and you know, I'm loving Project Portsmouth. I'm not loving this as much, but I feel like after today, I've been really enjoying it. Like, I'm really excited for the future of the team. And I don't know. This, for me, this is just nicer. Like, this is a lot more chill. I can just have a little chat, talk about the results, talk about the games, talk about the future of the club, talk about what's happening with the club. I do realise at this point I am rambling a little bit, but it's because I wanted to get to this screen and I had a lot to talk about anyway. We can see here that now this guy is a good backup. I think this guy, we have Kone and we have Ait Nouri. This is our third choice, but he could challenge Ait Nouri for the second position, which is really good to have 3 good left backs. Bruno gets Player of the Month. Love to see it. Bruno's been named Most Promising Player. You love to see it. Team of the Season. Bruno and Thiago Mendes were the only 2. Apart from Lecomte, everyone else was from PSG. I think that's harsh. Then again, Icardi had to win it. Mbappe and Neymar. How was Neymar's average rating? 7.83. Wow. Yeah, fair enough. Alright, fair enough. Neymar got most assists. Traore and Depay in second and third, respectively. Dembele getting second top goal scorer. And Navas gets goalkeeper of the season. That's a bit... I actually voted for him to be last. I think that was just because I was salty about not winning the league. Manager of the season. To be honest, I feel like I have to win it. But if I didn't, why did Nantes finish? Because they're obviously not predicted. They're predicted to finish 11th. They finished in 8th. I don't think they should win player of the manager of the season. Rennes finishing 6th. Both finished in 7th. I'll give it to... Okay, Steven can win it. I just don't want to give it to Tuchel because I am corrupt and I am salty about not winning the league. 11 of the season, just Bruno made it in. In the French National League, one of our players, Matum here, came second. Yeah, he actually had a really good season, didn't he? 17 assists! Wow, I know he's playing for a team in the 3rd division. Is it the 3rd division? I think it's the 3rd. I think there's loads of French national divisions. There are so many... Oh no, wow, I can't believe I'm just going through the teams. Yeah, they're in the 3rd division, and he's playing really well in the 3rd division. He definitely needs to go up to a higher team than that. I'm just clicking through random stuff now. So hopefully he can come up to the 2nd tier and do really well. Revelation of the season. Wow, that is incredible. What sort of award is this? French Revelation of the season. Interesting. It's a big award to give someone. Revelation of the season. We've got a lot of money coming now. We need to find footballer. So I don't think we need to do anything else in this episode. I think that's it really. I've been talking for an awful long time. I'm hope that you're subscribed, and also I hope you're watching this. I do notice that this one hasn't had as many viewers. Like Project Portsmouth, I'm getting sort of 3, 4, maybe 5 views. This one, it seems I'm only getting 1 or 2. But if you are here at this point, you're a real OG. Like if you're here, you're a real one. For me, this is just a place where I can play my games and then I can upload and just do something different. It gives it something a bit more exciting if I'm talking about what I'm doing. Sometimes if I'm sitting here, if I'm like this, I'm just playing Football Manager, you know, sometimes you get a bit autopilot, whereas when you're up here, you talk about the game, what's going on, what your plans are, or your players in the team, it gives it a bit more, I don't know how to explain it, but it makes it more exciting. I get more gas for goals, honestly. I don't know how did that happen? Yeah, look at this loan report. Cornet doing what? Cornet's got to go, mate. He's got to go. Yeah. I'm just going to leave it there now. I don't want to skip any further ahead. Just one more time to see if anything happens in the next one. Let's have a look. Am I off the screen? Sorry if I am. If you're still here, congratulations, thank you. Leave a like on the episode, it'd be much appreciated. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, I please recommend that you do. I know that a lot of the time, because I'm guilty of this, I've got people that I watch, and because I watch them every day, they come up my recommended, and I'm still not subscribed to them myself, but it makes it a little bit easier, just in case it doesn't come up on your recommended one day. Sometimes YouTube's a bit funny like that. I would greatly appreciate a subscription. Just honestly, just seeing that subscriber go up one, it feels so good. Honestly, like it's not what I'm here for. I'm here to just entertain myself, but to hopefully entertain, even if it's just one person, you know. But if it can be more than one, that's amazing as well. If it's 5, if it's 10, I was talking to someone at work about it today. I said I really, part of me, like when I did YouTube 7 years ago. If you're still here, then listen up. When I was 14, 15, something like that, about 7 years ago, 8 years ago, I had a YouTube channel, and I uploaded Call of Duty mainly, Minecraft as well. I made about 300 videos. They were pretty bad quality. My mic wasn't great, and my mic isn't great now. It's a bit. I've listened to it back on the recording. It's like a little bit buzzy. I need to get a new one, but this was expensive. It's cost a lot of money when I bought it 7 years ago, and I'm a bit worried but it needs to go at some point. The audio was on the game was always out on the video by about 3/4 of a second, and I could never figure out for the life of me. Now I know how to fix it. I didn't know how to fix it back then. Obviously I was a child and I didn't really know much about technology. But when I was doing that, I started doing it because I saw people making money off of it, and I thought it would be a good potential career opportunity to go alongside my college while I was hoping to make it a full-time thing. And that's why I did it. I did it because I wanted to make money from it, which is completely wrong. Like, that's the wrong attitude to have. You should be doing YouTube because you enjoy like editing, posting, just having something out there. I'm quite a shy person, so for me, to have my content out on the internet is pretty nerve-wracking, but for some reason I just really enjoy it. Like, even though I know people aren't really going to see this, like, you might get the odd couple see it. Like, where are we in this episode? Like, it was 25 minutes was the first part, now we're on 21 minutes. This episode's been 45 minutes long. If you are still here, congratulations, and I really appreciate that. You know, that's what I'm here for. I'm here to make myself happy, give myself a little something extra to do in my spare time, but also, if I can make someone else pass their day, you know, most people are back to normal now, I'd say, but there are some people who are still furloughed, and if you're one of those people and you're watching this, then I hope you have a great day. And thank you for watching this episode of Lyon's Pride. Have a great day. Take care, and goodbye.